is a place like no place on earth. Some say to survive it, you need to be as mad as a hatter. Which luckily, I am. Alice, it's you. You're back. Alice!
Alice!
See? Alice? You're absolutely Alice. I'd know you anywhere. You're all late for tea!
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Zulaikha Binti OTHMAN. My metric number is E21A0676. Today, I want to make a book review about the Alice Adventure in Wonderland. The name of the author is by the Lewis Carroll. Type of fiction chosen is fiction fantasy. Number of page is 195. Is the book of virtual editions. The language is English. Publisher Macmillan. Year of publications first published in November 1865. Why we choose the book? Because the book is interesting storyline, a short storyline. Interesting main character in this book is Alice, is the imaginative young protagonist, a curious, strong-willed, and honest young girl. Then the second character is the White Rabbit, is the rabbit that Alice follows into Wonderland. Then the other character is the Cheshire Cat, is a cat with the ability to disappear at will. Then the other character is the Marsh Hare, is the host of a tea party that Alice attends. The Mad Hatter is a riddle-loving guest at the Marsh Hare tea party. Then the other character is the Queen of Hearts, is an intemperate ruler who orders her guard to chop off Alice's head. The summary of this book is Alice and her sister are sitting under a tree. She sees a white rabbit that arouses her curiosity. She follows it down a hole and soon begins to realize that she has opened a world whose rule and possibility are far different than her own. For example, she is able to change her size with potions and cakes, and in doing so, she becomes small enough to swim in a pool of her own tears. As she navigates Wonderland, she comes across many absurd characters such as the manic Mad Hatter and mysterious Cheshire Cat. Finally, she arrives in the court of the tyrannical Queen of Hearts, where she is called open as a witness. When the Queen demands that Alice leave due to a rule bearing pupil taller than a mile height from the court, the absurdity of the situation seemed to dawn on Alice. She condemned the Queen for the farcical and ridiculous nature of the trial. As tension escalates, Alice finally wakes up from her dream.
The tragic and irreparable loss of childhood innocence. Throughout the course of Alice in Wonderland, Alice goes through a variety of absurd physical change. The discomfort she feels and never be the right size actually as a symbol for the change that occur during puberty. Describe briefly how the main character's personality has changed because of her experience in the Alice in Wonderland story. Characterized by Carol as loving and gentle, courteous to all, trustful and widely curious, Alice has been variously seen as a clever, well-mannered and skeptical of authority. Conclusion: would you recommend the book Alice in Wonderland? The book is brilliant for children, but with enough hilarity and joy for life in it be pleased adult too. Alice in Wonderland is the lovely book with which to take a brief respite from our overly rational and sometimes dreary world. What have you learned from the Alice in Wonderland story? True, though taking risks can be scary, like crawling down a rabbit hole, but standing still can be scarier. Without taking risks and challenging ourselves, we don't grow. We really should not be doing this. After all, we have not been invited, and curiosity often leads to
Hold on tightly.
This is impossible.
And if you believe it is,